Yo guys, what's up? Noname here, and welcome to the Runescape Noob Days episode 2. Today we're going to be leaving off on the same note that we did last time, right as... One sec, I need to put my mouse keys on. On the same note we did last time, right when I got scammed for my full rune, and I had just bought it back from the guy for less than it actually was. So, yeah, I just picked up a gold ore. So, after buying back my full rune for 200k, I started chopping use some more so that I could actually make some money, and that's how I had made money. So I was just like, I might as well. And it was so bad because there were so many bots, and the trees were just getting raped by bots and everything. So after a good long time of actually like mining pure essence, chopping use, and just doing all these ridiculous like slave jobs, I finally had gotten enough to buy full Gothics, like the Gothics armor in free to play, and there was Ceradome and there was Zamrock, there was the trimmed and there was the gold trimmed armor in free to play, but the Gothics, that was by far my favorite. It was one of the not as expensive ones, but green and oh, my friend's here. The green and the blue, it was such a good combination. I was just like, this is perfect. I am going for that. So after a good while of doing that for probably a month, I had finally gotten enough to buy my full Gothics. And I remember it was just so annoying to buy it because you had to buy it in World 1. And I remember if you said like selling or whatever, there were like 40 people, well, probably not 40, but probably two or three other people standing on top of you in World 1. And this is before the Grand Exchange, way before the Grand Exchange, and it was just ridiculous how you could not see what anybody was saying, and it was just so hard to see who was selling what and what was going on, and people selling gold boots and free to play, and you couldn't even sell gold boots, and people were just getting scammed left and right. And I had finally bought it, and it was just like, yes, finally. And I remember I had after I got that, I was just like, okay, now I'm done money making, so I'm just gonna start training. So I started training up some of my stats, and the way how I did it was I would fish lobsters on the little island. You know the island Karamja, that one place, that island. Um, I would fish lobsters there. I would bring a tinderbox and a pickaxe. Yes, I'd bring a pickaxe to chop a tree down. No, I'd use an axe to chop the tree down, and I'll light the fire, and everybody would beg for fire. And when I did it, they were just like, yeah, it's like so sick. And I had trained on the lesser demons down in that little dungeon area, and I did that until I was like 60. I think I was 68 combat, and that entire summer I was begging my mom, Mom, come on, please, buy me membership. I was just like such a little dork, and I think it was like 13, 14. I was like, come on, please buy me membership. It's only $5 a month. Come on. And it was just so ridiculous. And finally, I had gotten membership when I was like I can't even remember. I was like 60 something combat. And I remember my first day of members. I had logged on and I went to the same world as my friend who had just got members as well, like a week before. And so I was waiting for her in Lumbridge, and I was just like, okay, this is boring as hell waiting for her because she took like good 10 minutes when I was waiting for her. So I started pickpocketing the men because I just obviously become member, and I had no idea what any of the member skills really were because I didn't watch YouTube. I didn't really read updates. I just like played the game and used a help site. And after waiting for a good while, I had finally gotten to thieving. I was like, yes, such an easy skill. Definitely gonna train this some more. And still 91, only 90 levels later, or 89 levels later, a couple of years later. But I remember I finally got it. It was just so sick. And after waiting for 10 minutes, my friend finally showed up. And the first thing I do when I become a member, why not? Go mine some freaking rune essence. I was just like, are we really mining rune essence? I could do this in free to play and get pure, or no. Get pure essence and members rune essence in free to play. Shut up. I know I messed up there. But it was just so stupid. I was like, come on, let's do member things. And I was just so young. and naive. It was so funny. But after mining like 1,000 of the pure essence, I was like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here. So I left and I was just exploring, and I was just looking at a help site for like dragon weapons because I think I was 60 attack, but I couldn't really wield any dragon weapons because a lot of them required quests, such as like the dragon longsword and the dragon simi and stuff like that. And I remember looking at the Lost City, the Lost City quest, and I looked at the guy and I was like, oh wow, this is like a huge guide, and it's like a 10 minute, well, not even a 10 minute quest. It's like 10-20 minute quest, and it took me like a whole day to do because I had just become members and I had no idea what names of places were or where they were for, because the help site did help just a little bit, but it didn't like show me everything that I wanted to know. But after like a day, I finally got the Dragon Longsword, and I was just like, yes, this is so sick. And it had a special attack, and special attacks were completely new to me. And I didn't buy a Dragon Dagger because I don't think that you could buy a Dragon Dagger from that one place, or at least I just didn't do it because I was like, yeah, I have a special attack right here with the Dragon Longsword. Yeah, I'm so cool. And I sold my full Gothics like a few days after I had gotten members because it was useless because obviously you could get better armor and screw this rock. But I remember, God, I just like that distracted me and I was just like, ah. I sold my full Gothics and I bought some other armor and I bought like a granite plate body and granite legs. They were hard to get because you had to get them from the Skeletal Wyverns and probably one other place. Probably you could get them from. God damn it, rock. Hide. Okay, and I had the rune full helm, rune plate legs, granite body, granite shield, dragon longsword, OB cape, and I was just such a bamf. And I didn't have high enough prayer to pray melee yet because I really wanted to get it for the. God damn it, fucking stupid rock. Um, I really wanted to get it before I did Monkey Madness because you needed to pray melee against the demon. And God fucking damn, I'm running all the way north. So ridiculous. And I was killing blue dragons down in the Towerley dungeon because my in real life friend was teaching me all these member things, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go into the Towerley dungeon, and I was killing the baby blue dragons, and I remember I was trying to stay away from the regular blue dragons, so I was killing just the babies because apparently they didn't use fire. I don't know how I knew that, but they didn't use fire, so I was just killing them. And one of the blue dragons just happened to be there and killed me, and I lost a lot of things. So I was very unhappy with that. So I was just like, oh, now I gotta go buy this stuff back. I didn't rage quit. I just went and bought this stupid shit back. And after like exploring around and doing some quests, I decided to do the um what do you call it quest? That one quest. No, no, no. No, 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 not yet. I explored around and my friend had told me that picking flax and making it into bowstring was pretty good money. So I had tried it out and I was like, this is horrible. Like why the hell am I doing this? So I decided screw that plan. So I just went with buying flax off of forums, like buying 1,000 of it for like 100 something K, and making it into bowstring, and it took like an hour to 2 hours. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, I am gonna rape a small child. Um, this is ridiculous. I made it into bowstring and I sold it probably twice as much as I bought it for, and I was like, yes, this is like 10 times better money. So I had done that for quite a while because it was like obviously better than picking the flax and making it into the bowstring. So I'd done that for a good while and I started making a little bit more money until I could afford a whip. And this is I got the whip before I did Monkey Madness, so thank God this rock. I made enough money to buy a whip, and I had gotten the attack level, and I was like, yes, finally, I got 70 attack. I can now wield my whip. And so when I first wielded my whip, I was like, yes, now I'm gonna go train some strength. And I went and trained some strength, and I got a defense level. I was like, what? What? There is what? I didn't realize that there was no strength option to train with a whip. So it was only controlled, so that's why I was getting defense XP. Like I didn't really care. I wasn't like making a pure or anything, so I really didn't mind getting a defense level, but I was really confused. So I was like, oh, okay, this is ridiculous. So I had to do the Monkey Madness quest, and I remember doing it, and I didn't have high enough prayer because of, I was trying to get whatever 43 prayer for pray melee so that I could do the Monkey Madness quest and pray against it, and I had given up because I had died. So I went ahead and just did the quest, and it was so hard because I had to tank out the demon without using pray melee, and I finally did it. And I was like, yes, now I actually train strength. So, that's my video for now. Leave me some comments of what I should talk about next time, even though I'm probably just gonna go like chronologically. And these rocks are hating me today. So I'm probably just gonna go chronologically with what happened when. So do give this video a thumbs up if it did bring back any old memories of the old RuneScape, and yeah, so join my friends chat, and I will see you guys next time.